Hello and welcome. Oh man. Hi Marcia. I'm not getting a feed yet. I hope you can hear me. We will go out and come back in. And maybe by then it will catch up. How is everyone doing tonight? Good, I hope. Can you hear me, Marcia? There we go. Okay. Looks like we got the feed there. All right. And let's go out and come back in. Maybe that will help there. I'm sorry. This is the way we start off every live. It's insane. There we go. All right. We are okay in both places. Let me turn the one light on, so we are good to go. There. How are you all doing? I saw Marcia on earlier. Hi, Nanny Dot. But I think the feed disappeared. So hopefully she'll catch us. All right. Tonight we're going to take the wreath ring apart. I know most of you have seen me do the wreath ring, but there are 5 sets of holes here. And when we attach with zip ties. So when they come off, it's already a zip tied bunch. So then I can just store them away till next year. And the last time we did this was probably spring or close to it. So, oh my gosh. I had this hanging outside and all the bugs decided to stick to the wreath base with dead ones. Ugh. All right. There we go. Okay. Make sure there's any more on there. I think we lost Marcia. I hope she finds us. Okay, so this is our wreath ring. This is one that was a defect that I use pretty much every season, every holiday. So, what I wanted you to see was we can actually take a 12-inch sign, and the 12-inch sign fits right behind there. Isn't that great? Okay, so tonight we are going to actually do a sign, which would be candy corn sign. I'm just not sure which one I want to do. So, does anybody have any choices? This one says trick or treat. It's that little chickadee that I use in a lot of my signs. And this one says boo y'all. So, I know it doesn't look like much now, but that's what the boo y'all looks like. So, and then this is what our little chickadee looks like. I think we ought to do fun. I think we ought to do fun, and we ought to do the chickadee. What do you think? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to punch 4 holes in this on the very edge, because I'm actually going to staple it to the wreath base. Now, if I had one of those little picture frame thingies that I could just shift, I would. I'm doing something entirely different that I've never done before tonight. So, I don't have a plan B. So, if this doesn't work, plan B There is no plan B. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find the top, which would be right around here. So make sure that's pretty even. Nope. All right. Where is my center of my thing here? Which would be right about here. So that is where my center would be. So I am going to steeple. You could use glue or anything else, but I'm just going to staple right there. Did I go through? No. Okay. I can never aim this. See? I can't even get the holes. And that's stuck up a little. So we're just going to hammer it down. Hey, there you are. Alright, so this is our little chickadee, our trick-or-treat. She's on the website. All the links are in the comments or in the description. So, this is my plan. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to work, but we are going to try it and see what happens. Now, what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to need this. Because we are going to give it a shot. So first I'm going to use the orange. Then I'm going to use the houndstooth. Then I'm going to use the yellow. And then I'm going to use the candy corn. Now, this is what we're going to do. We are going to take these and we are going to stack them. So, look at that. There's always a crappy end on there. How did that happen? I hate when they do that. They overlap it and glue it. That's cheating. Alright, now, do I want purple in there? No, I don't. Alright. So, what I want to do is, let me just make sure we're good. Here we are. What I want to do is I kind of want to cover up this star. We do have our wreath rings, and they can be plain. They can have anything. We have it, I think. Anchor. There's a few things we have. Or like I said, you can have it plain. So what I'm going to do to kind of cover that up is I'm going to extend this past my first hole. Okay. This is going to be all about the bows, the ribbon. We're not going to put a whole lot of stuff on here. I just want to see how this works. Like I said, I don't have a plan B. So if I mess up, I mess up. And that's okay. So I'm going to put this, I want to come up through here because I want this on the bottom. And this is how we attach all our batches. In the past, we've made batches. And I just kind of snip it. Now, And then I just kind of push it down into the hole. I have my little felt things here, so I'm actually going to add 2 more tonight because that's going to make it sit up off the door. So, keeping them in line. I'm actually going to pull it out like that because I want that to kind of go up because I want it to cover that. So let's measure and see how far we want each loop to go. I'm going to say, I think 8 is too much. So I'm going to say 6. Let's see what that looks like. No, I'm going to say 7. 7 is just in between. So I'm just going to pinch it. And then I'm going to put another zip tie in it. And come up through the top. So I don't want a lot of the mechanisms showing up here. And like I said, I want this all to be about the ribbon. Because what we're going to do is we're going to start like pulling these out like that and fanning them. These we're going to dovetail and we're going to have those out, and we can even kind of scrunch them up a little like that. So I'm taking the colors out of the sign and I'm using the ribbons to match those colors. That is my son. They can't watch me, but they can call me during a live. Ugh. Children. You gotta love them. They drive you crazy. So, how did I do this? This way. So I'm bringing the end up. And I'm taking this down. And zip tying. And then orange is on this side, so this side we're going to do it the opposite way. See how that's going? I just want it to be festive looking and have it different. Then we're going to have a bow on here, and then I made some little candy corn and we're going to stick some of that somewhere. Where? I don't know, because like I said, this is my only plan. No plan B, no backup. So I'm doing about every 7 inches. That's a cut one already. And then somewhere in the middle, we're going to do a bow. Or you could just stop right here at this bubble and put the bow right there. I don't know. Hey, Monica. I know, right? I was so disappointed. I sometimes buy my designs. I'm not going to lie. I buy them and then I jack them up. And I had one I bought today from somebody I bought from a lot. She always has different stuff, and at the time I just wanted something unique, and I bought the design. Actually, I'll show it to you. I was disappointed. This was the original one I was going to use, this boo. But if you'll see here, and here, and here, and part of that candy corn, this has white in there that shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be in the design that when I put it on here, it would show. So, and I don't know what the heck that is. So I sent her a message. I told her I wasn't satisfied, and she sent me a new one. And it's still, because see, I added the background and the border and the cat and the bats, and still it's ruined because the ghost ends here. This should be the same color here. And that's the one I was going to use tonight. But she tried, and she eventually gave me my money back. And then it was either this one or this one, because I like this one. But these are the 12-inch signs. Hi, Esther. I saw your daughter. She looks so cute. Esther is watching from Canada, and her daughter had first day of school. Was it 7th grade? I missed you. So we're just trying something different with our wreath ring. We cut off the previous, and now we're just trying something different. So I don't know whether to make this the bow, and this is strictly on the fly. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying something different to see what effect I get. So I can either do a loop, or I can make this where the bow starts. But how would I do that? Let me see here. Make another loop and then create the bow? Yes. Let's make another loop and then create the bow. This is strictly, I'm challenging myself to see if I can come up with a different way to do it with our wreath ring. Because I bring this out every holiday or every season, and we try to decorate my door. So that's what we're doing. We're decorating my door tonight. So we are just, oh, did I do 7? Don't want to lose my thing. I'm doing 7-inch. There we go. What's the weather like up in Canada, Esther? Is it nice? Sunny? It was hot here today. Probably not as hot as where Monica's at, but it was hot. Hit me in the face first thing in the morning when I went out the door. So see, I'm just zip tying. Now I'll go back and cut these, and because these are sticking out the back here, I'm going to add some more Dollar General little felt pads in between here, because then that's not going to scratch my door. The felt pads are actually thicker than the head on the zip ties, so that's the plan. And then I've alternated. So if orange is over here, I've pulled out the orange this way. I'm just, like I said, trying to create something different here. Now, we are going to try and make a bow right in here, and take that back down in there. So, not liking that start of that. So, let's cut it off. And I'll use that hole to to put my thing down in. I think that would be good. Jeez, I got a regular little unwinding going on here. Oh God, you would see my houndstooth. It's all over the floor. Alright, so I don't need a real big bow. So I'm going to make it easier on myself. And we're going to do it this way. So, I think I'm going to do about 5 inches. And thereafter, every one is going to be reduced by a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to do 3 of each. So I got a lot of ribbon going on here. Raining hot and humid. Ooh. I lived down in Texas for a while. It was humid. And the bugs were big. Okay. Then we're going to take the houndstooth that managed to unwind itself all around here. Just pull it back. Now, my ties are on this side, so I'm going to start with the ties on this side. And like I said, we're going to drop it down a 1/2 inch. And for those watching, there will be a freebie tonight. I told everybody. I'm going to start. Last time it was when you bought the witches, you got the free free tassel maker. Tonight, anyone purchasing this sign and putting in your little thing, when you order, put sweet. Send me a comment, sweet, and then I'll send you the free candy corn. Marcia, I went on and I actually saw you that you were on, but wouldn't let me comment yet, so I had to go back and come in again. We took our wreath ring and we took our little what do I call it, little bunches off, and I'm showing everybody how we can now add a 12-inch sign to the back. So we went and added the 12-inch sign, and then we did 7-inch ruffle poofs, ribbon poofs. I've never done it before. I have no plan B, so if this fails, I'm going to look really stupid. I know. You had to go back out and come back in. I even had to. So, I was hoping you'd find us again. Alright. And then the candy corn. So, my tails are over here. So, we're going to have tails on this side. I absolutely love candy corn. But I will not be having any this year. So, but I can make all the wreaths I want. Okay. Again, it's not showing me comments. There we go. It was hot and beautiful. So it's about the same as it was here then. She just looks so grown up, Esther. Like, geez. Alright. Now, I need another zip tie, and I thought I had an extra one there, but I don't. So, I'm just using the zip tie to keep this together. And then I'm going to put, which you know I don't use that often, hardly ever. Oh my gosh. 12. Jeez. I don't use pipe cleaners that often because they rust and come apart. But for this, because this is my wreath that I change out all the time, it's not going to hurt for me to use a pipe cleaner for this. Because I want it accessible. I want to be able to pull it apart. So, alright, so we're going to take this and go down through the holes. Now, before I do that, I want to clip this. Woo! And we're going to tie it. And I'm going to bring it just going to leave it. I will trim it. So this is either gonna, well, hello Heather, how are you? Have y'all been watching my new page? Oh no, Marsha's frozen. It's showing me it's still good, Marsha, so go ahead out and come back in again, okay? Try that, because I'm not frozen on my end. Alright, so I want to pull some of these around and disperse them. Oh, that's part of the ruffle that we need. Now, this is too big, so I'm going to pull it around that way. There we go. That's better. We want to dovetail. Okay, good. Marsha's back in. For those just joining, we're live on YouTube and we're live on Facebook. So if you don't see the comments that I'm commenting on, that's because they're on YouTube. Hey, Joanne, welcome. How's your cardinals? Joanne bought the cardinal door hanger. We took my wreath ring and took all the lilies off of it, and now we're using the wreath ring as a wreath base. We've put a 12-inch sign in the back of it, stapled it right to the base, and now we're just finishing up the bow, and we're going to jack it up. Thank you. You know, we do the bunches all the time, the flower bunches, and I thought, let's do something whimsical, and I think this is definitely whimsical. And my new shop is open. My old shop is actually a new shop now, and we now have personalized just about everything. We've been selling pencils. We also created some golf tees, personalized golf tees. All right, let's get all that off there. There's our little chickadee sitting on top of a candy corn. Maybe you need to get her one, Joanne, for Christmas. Wouldn't that be great? And see, we're going to add more of the felt right here. That way this won't scratch the door. So now we have to figure out how to decorate it. So I do have, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this. Like I said, this is all trial and error tonight. We've got some purple in the sign. We've got it in her hat. We've got it in the word treat. So I thought maybe we should just add a little pizzazz in here. What do you think? I know, right? Thank you, Nanny Dot. You think I should add some of those in there? I have some of these little balls. Nope, don't like them. I actually thought these would look kind of cute with even some pom-poms. Nah, I think we're just going to do this and see, because I still have access to the holes on the wreath ring, I can actually put a little bit of pipe cleaner right back down through. Yes, it is, Heather. I closed the all natural dog food and we opened up personalized gifts. New sign in the front yard. I got a bunch of stuff in over the weekend. Wine bags. We have business card holders. We have trivets. We have cutting boards. We have a bunch of beautiful wooden spoons and those other things coming in that we can engrave. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Wallets. What else? Blah, blah, blah. There's more stuff coming too. Trivets. They're really pretty. Tumblers. Children's tumblers. Because we now have the tumbler press and the coffee mug press. And you get a sneak peek of the new item that will be entered in the shop shortly. I was painting it this weekend. My husband designed it on the laser. It is so cute. I'll show you right now. Okay. We've been working on this a while, but you are now going to be able to purchase this shelf already made. This goes into here, and I think I have some paint stuck on it, so I don't want to force it. There we go. All right, so that goes there. There is another piece that will go on the back that will have the holes to hang it on the wall that will actually cover up these little tabs. Then you have this cloud that goes here. Let me make sure I have it lined up right. I do. I have to sand off a little bit of the paint. But that goes there. Then this goes on top of it to cover up the holes, and then you get to put the name on that you like. Isn't that an adorable little baby's room wall shelf with clouds? Mason jars were last week, I think, Joanne, and I did mail them out. But what do you think of that? Do you like that shelf? We're actually going to have other things other than the cloud There's a little boys one that has mountains. But I just thought that was so adorable to hang on a wall. And it comes already pre-cut. And then you just paint it and put it together. It's a prototype, so we used a different wood. And we need to make a few adjustments on the tabs yet. But isn't that adorable? That's my granddaughter's. I don't know. So yes, that's another new item coming to the shop. We're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We do bows. Had one lady come in last week and I made her a bunch of bows and I forgot to take pictures. So I didn't have any pictures to show. Which is me. Typical me. Thank you, Esther. If you can dream it, we can make it. We can make just about anything. Now with the laser. I'm liking this little pop of purple up here with the tubing. I think that's really cute. And I don't know, I may not need the candy corn. Maybe just a little pom-pom down there in the hole. I don't like that. That's cruddy. I don't like that either. I think what it needs is orange ones maybe. I don't have any orange ones up here. I'll think of something to put in there. I'm just glad this worked out. I was not sure how it was going to do, but I'm liking it. Oh, I cut one. There we go. Thank you. Oh no. I did mail off a bunch the other week. When I get off, Joanne, I'll check your order. I'll check the tracking and see where it is. And I keep saying I'm going to show you the store. I'll have to make a small video and do that. Now, I think it'd be kind of cute to take a couple of these strips and kind of like put them in there. So let's heat up the glue gun. The wooden spoons, the real nice wooden spoons, are coming in tomorrow. There's going to be cork coasters that we can monogram. There will also be the cork trivets. So yes, a lot of cute things. Alright, so I'm going to just make like loops like this, and I'm just going to glue them in sporadically around. Actually, they are going to look alright in here. We're going to add those in. Why not? We've got them. Let's do it. I'll put some candy corn in there. Alright, let's make a bunch of these. Let's make about 5. So I've got 3, 4. I just wanted to give you an entirely different look for this wreath ring. We make this on our CNC machine. This one is stained. I've showed you how to do the dabbers. This one is really easy to do the dabber with, so you don't get any paint down in those cracks. So I would suggest painting it with a paintbrush from here to here, and then doing your dabber up here, because you've got a lot of space to cover here. There we go. Now let's see if we can do this. I'm just going to shoot a little dab of glue down in there, and then I'm going to push this right down in the glue, because I just want that little pop of color coming out the top like that, which I think we're going to use that. I am not sticking my fingers down in there tonight. Not happening. There. We could have added this at the time we did the bow, so I don't have to do it this way, but I think this is fine. I just want that little punch of color in there. Now, over the years, last 2 years, there's been a lot of designers that have used the wreath ring in so many different ways. This is just another level of design that you can use it for. And that's a 12-inch sign. And if you're ordering this 12-inch sign, and this is only for 24 hours, so if you're ordering this 24-inch sign or 12-inch sign tonight, send me a comment that says sweet, because you get one of these, one set of the candy corn. Now I painted it with acrylic, bright yellow, orange, and I use the Anita's all-purpose acrylic white. I didn't use my go-to on that. Now let's get this right here in the middle. I want to put 5 in here because you know how I like to use odd numbers. And I think this one can go over in there. Now what I should have done was, when I put the bow together, I should have added it then, because it probably would be more secure than the way I'm doing it. But this still works, as long as I don't burn my finger. Come on, get down in there. So you see how festive that looks? Now, if I would have, you know how I like to do it evenly. Like with 5, I could have done one here, and one here with the candy corn. So, like I said, I didn't know if this was going to work, so we're designing on the fly here. So, I'm seeing a bit of a pipe cleaner here, so I'm going to actually figure out which one of these is going to work. And I'm going to use that to cover up that pipe cleaner there. I don't like that color. That works. So, ow! Nope. Alright, now, how are we going to attach these? So, we're going to use pipe cleaners. And again, I don't like pipe cleaners, but in this instance, it'll go through that hole. And because I take these apart all the time, now, will my stapler go through it or not? So I make sure it doesn't go through it. We're going to cut a little piece of cardboard, and And we're going to bend it a couple of times like that. We're going to put that under the pipe cleaner, and we're going to staple it. Yay, it didn't come through. So that one's going to go there. We are problem solving and moving right along. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I would be forever grateful. Now you could glitter these. There's a lot you can do with candy corn. I was just designing those signs and then hit a hiccup with that boo truck. So, yes, very, very, very Halloweenish, too. She's got her witch hat on. I mean, you all saw the pillows that I made with the little chickadee. There's a flag we made with the chickadee and the cardinal. There's a lot out there. And see, the way this is set up, I can just undo the pipe cleaners and remove everything. Okay, it has to kind of hang out on the side because of our ribbon roll here. And I probably could have went to 6 inches on that too, with all that we're putting on it. But I wasn't sure. And I want this one to go this way, because, like I said, I had no plan B. So if this didn't work out, we were going to sit and chat. Because that was it. And what is the color coordination, like the color layout on candy corn? Is it yellow on the bottom and orange in the middle? I think we had this conversation last year when I did the other candy corn wreath. Because I painted these wrong, if that's the case. Alright, let's find our little tabs here. And I'm going to lay it like this, so most of the bow is not on the counter, so I don't squish it. And we're going to add some of these. Very close to the zip ties, so we don't scratch our door. These are awesome. I get them at Dollar General, and they are like $2 for a big batch of them. So see, that's the same, a little bit higher than the and then we'll just put another one over here. These are great for keeping your door scratch free. Eep. Yeah, I know I went overkill, but all right, there we go. No need for plan B. Which, that is great. I didn't think it would turn out like it did. So I'm thrilled with the results. It says trick or treat. Very fallish. Very Halloweenish. Let's trim a few of these. The big pipe cleaner. Let's see now. When I go to do this, because you know I'll change this out probably for Thanksgiving, all I have to do is come to the back, remove the pipe cleaners, then cut the zip ties, and that's it. Thank you, Joanne. And that's just a 12-inch sign. And if you didn't like trick or treat, and you wanted to do it with the boo sign, if you wanted to do a rooster one, we have several 12-inch signs. Thank you. So that would be cute too. And with this ribbon, look at that. It's a match. You could have added purple in there, but I thought I kind of like these colors and then add the pop of purple to match the word treat. So there we go. We are done, ladies. So remember, if you're ordering the trick or treat sign or the Boo Y'all sign, and you want these for the next 24 hours, send me a comment with your order. Say sweet, and I'll send those to you. We do too, Joanne. Believe it or not, we're right on a main road, but we're considered in the country. Excuse me, and we do not. We get one trick-or-treater, and he's my girlfriend's son. And that's it. So I hear you. It's still cute though to have your door decorated, you know. But there you go. Something different with our wreath ring. Cute, cute, cute. All right, I will see you all on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, I promise I will try and take a video of the store. I have a new area near the heat press for cutting ribbon for customers, because I'm also selling ribbon and making bows for customers. So, and the Hughesville Business Association asked me to join, which is a local business association for our town, and I just joined that. So I'm meeting new people and liking it. It's nice to meet new businesses in the area as well as myself. So, all right, you all have a great, safe evening, and I will see you all soon.